everybody dies. Yes. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And, well, got a very special treat for you guys. It just felt like a zombie night, man. I was running a bunch of different decks today. I've actually built like 2 or 3 decks today. It's a Saturday, it's my day off. I'm just relaxing, drinking a coffee, making decks, and I said, man, I just gotta do death, man. We just need to embrace the death. So we have a mono black Zombo deck for you right here. And the whole goal of this deck is not even to go over the top with Zombos, is just to cause as much death and pain and loss as possible. Victory through sacrifice. Oh yes, that's sweet music. So before we get into this one, I'm gonna before we get into the shakedown break, I need you to do something for me though, because a lot of you aren't doing it. You need to tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, or else, well, guys, the like and subscribe is gonna come and get you, man. He's gonna come get you. That like and subscribe is serious, man. He's gonna get you. So just go down there and press that like button for me. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you think about this one. Love to hear from you guys. You can join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. I believe we have 2 first-time streamers here tonight. We're going to get a first-time streamer shout-out to Manic Pixie Final Girl and, of course, the Dapper Viking. Both first-time streamers. We're having a blast tonight. Why aren't you there? We would love to have you. Check out our Discord community for our latest news and information. Check out all their decks, help, advice, anything you need there on the Discord. We're having a good time. And, of course, this deck and all the other ones that I built are available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want to check out my AetherHub, you want to check that out, see what's going on there, absolutely go check it out, and you get those. Additionally, I'd love for you to join the channel. That'd be fantastic. You can become a night villain today and just help support me directly and get a bunch of cool bonuses and stuff like that. So that's always available for you too. So what are we talking about when we talk about mono black zombies? Well, we gotta be talking about Champion of the Parish, okay? The cheap zombie, that is just gonna get more and more powerful as time goes on, okay? The more zombies we put on the board, the more he gets. It actually tells a story. I'll tell you about the story later. But a 1/1 zombie that gets a 1/1 every time a zombie comes out, we are going to be putting zombies on the board. Not only the ones we're playing, but we're going to be generating a ton of zombie tokens. So we can get it to the point where we're generating zombie tokens like crazy that his power and toughness is going to be out of control. He's so cheap and so efficient. He's just incredible. He's going to be doing great stuff here. Crawl from the Cellar I really like, because it's a 1 black is a sorcery. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Now notice it doesn't say target zombie card. Just any creature that dies, okay? Put a 1/1 counter on target zombie you control. So enhance a zombie with 1, return a card to your hand. And for 1 black, that means we can lose a Champion of Parish, immediately cast Crawl from the Cell, and put them right back out. Zombies are hard to get rid of. You should know that. You don't get the headshot, they're going to come back. And it also has a flashback ability, which is why I only have 2 of them. So in the late game, you can still cast it from the graveyard. It's much more expensive, but I mean, in the late game, you're fine. Shambling Ghast, of course, we're going to go for the ramp, and then -1/-1 for that Shambling Ghast zombie. Cheap zombie goodness here, okay? That's going to be the main thing. That's what you're going to want to do. Again, great sacrifice fodder. We're going to need sacrifice fodder, guys. Listen, they're zombies. You're not supposed to fall in love with them. They're there to be cannon fodder. They're there to die. So that's going to be the main thing. Don't worry about losing them. You want to lose them. Warlock Class. Guys, there's a reason almost every single black deck I have has Warlock Class in it. As a matter of fact, we're going to shove 2 in the sideboard right now while we're at it. The reason that we have Warlock Class in this is because at the beginning of your end step, if creature died this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. We're going to try to make it so that a creature dies every turn. We're going to be trying to drain these guys out. We want creatures to die. We embrace death. We embrace death as a beautiful and terrible part of the natural cycle, which all must join in the end. And then return in unlife forever as a shambling corpse, which is not ideal, but hey, I mean, those are the cards you're dealt. Literally and figuratively, no pun intended. So that's why we want Warlock Class. They're going to lose a life every time they lose a creature. We get multiple of these on the board. They can lose multiple life there. Whenever this, and then of course, whenever this class becomes level 2, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them in your hand and the rest in your graveyard. Don't worry about things going in your graveyard. Like I said, we're going to have some resurrection for you. We can even add more resurrection if you'd like later on. I think I'm actually going to add more. You can even put more crawl from the cellars if you want. If you want to put more of them in the sideboard for any kind of reason, you just feel like you're losing too much stuff. Hey, shove more crawl to the cellars in there. Why not? Shove another Meathook in there too. So, and then ultimately we're going to have at the beginning of your end step, each opponent lose life equal to the life they lost this turn. That will win a game there. If they lost 5 life, and if they lost 5 life in a creature, they're going to lose 6 total with the first trigger of Warlock Class, and then 6 again from the second trigger. Unbelievably brutal. Hit him with Warlock. Hobzob. This is the Alchemy version. Now, okay, I kind of hid this from you, that it was an Alchemy deck, but don't worry. The only actual Alchemy card we have in this is Sanguine Brushstroke. This is just the Alchemy version of Hobbling Zombie. So if you want to run the regular version, it's a little bit more expensive, but I still like it. So if you want to look here, the regular version, the non-Alchemy version, is whenever Hobbling Zombie dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with a 2/2 Decayed. Basically, they made it 1 cheaper. They made it a little bit cheaper because nobody was playing it. It was a little less valued. But part of the reason I like Hobzob so much is that he's a little bit cheaper in Alchemy, but he's still, I think, worth it. He's a great blocker with Death Touch. I don't really like to attack with him. I like to leave him as a blocker because he dies, he leaves an attacker there for next turn, a decayed creature. And the thing about decayed zombies with Mono Black and Warlock, we want our creatures to die. These decayed zombies are going to be doing us a favor. The more we get death we get out of it is going to be the more use out of it. So Hobzob, yes, you can run him. He's just the Alchemy version. You can run him in Standard. Deadly Dispute, obviously we're going to need to crack people open and get that sweet treasure and card draw out of there. Only 2 of them because we're going to have other options for that, so that's going to be a really great thing. Doomed Dissenter is a non-zombo, but is such a good sacrifice play for us. For 2, it's a 1/1, recreates a zombie token. Part of the reason I like Hobzob and Doomed Dissenter is because if people are running wipes and destructions, it leaves creatures on the board. Even if they run a Doomscar, if you have a bunch of Hobbling Zombies and Doomed Dissenters out, when they die, they're going to leave zombies behind. So it's like, what did you even accomplish? If you killed 4 creatures and I still have 3 left when you come back, what did you even do? Fake your own death. This is we have Capenna actually adding to this. Until the end of your turn, creature gets +2 and gains when this creature dies. Return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner controls, and you create a creature token. What I love about this is we can play this on stuff like Doomed Dissenter and Hobbling Zombie for a surprise amount of damage. Create a treasure token. It dies, so it triggers its death. And creates a zombie. Then comes back, and we have a bonus zombie. So fake your own death there. Some might say, oh, why not Malakir Rebirth? Well, Malakir Rebirth costs you life, and this one gets a power and a treasure out of it. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but I like fake your own death. Fell Stinger, yes, we have Sacrifice Fell Stinger there. 3/2, again, another great Death Touch blocker. With the exploit ability, whenever it exploits a creature, target player loses, draws 2 cards, and loses 2 life. We can actually hit our opponent and make them lose 2 life. I've actually done that to kill people before. It's almost like a direct damage zombie there. Or we can do it to ourselves, exploit our own creatures. Again, crack open a Doomed Dissenter, crack open a Hobbling Zombie. Somebody, you're going to get bonuses for sacrificing. Headless Rider is going to be fantastic because anytime a non-zombie token you control dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. It's not even going to be decayed. It's just going to be a 2/2 zombie. So anytime we're sacrificing, killing, losing any of these guys, Hobbling Zombie dies, this one dies. Anytime a creature dies by sacrifice or anything, we're going to get more zombies. So we can actually multiply our zombies by a ridiculous amount by putting a Fake Your Own Death on somebody, throwing Fake Your Own Death on Hobbling Zombie, sacrificing it. Hobbling Zombie comes back. It died, so it triggers its creation. It triggers Headless Rider's creation, and it comes back onto the board, which is ridiculous with a treasure token. So we can pull off some crazy sacrifice combos with this one and Headless Rider. Rise of the Dread Marn, the ultimate necromancy spell. For only 3 as an instant, ridiculous. This is what you punish them with when they want to wipe the board in the late game. They say, oh, the board's getting too big. Guess what? This is an instant, guys. You can foretell it, so it's only 1 black. Only 1 black. All I need to have is 1 swamp ready to go. Listen, if we build, have a huge board, and they say, oh, screw this. My zombies, my goblins or angels aren't getting through. I just need to wipe them. They hit the wipe. Guess what? Everybody, every single non-token creature, not just the creatures that you had, but every creature that died that's not a token, we get to create X22 zombie tokens. And if we do it on their turn, we get to swing in empty. They hit the wipe. They got nothing left, man. And on top of that, if they hit Headless Rider on a thing, every non-token zombie created a zombie, and all these zombies created zombies. Oh my god, man. The amount of death we can bring out is going to be ridiculous. And now here's the ultimate combo here. Sanguine Brushstroke. This is the only alchemy card that we have in the deck, okay? The only alchemy exclusive card that we have in the deck. Why? Because it's the best thing ever. When Sanguine Brushstroke enters the battlefield, create a blood token and conjure a card named Blood Artist onto the battlefield. Whenever you sacrifice a blood token, each opponent loses 1 life. And then whenever Blood Artist or another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. With the amount of death you're going to be laying down, the amount you're going to drain out of them is going to be ridiculous. Now, if you just can't tolerate going in and crafting these cards, if you literally can't do it, you can, of course, this is why I put this in here, put more Warlock classes and more Meathooks. And that will slightly fill in the gap, okay? So you can run this completely standard. I'm going to list it as standard and alchemy. It is probably better as alchemy. It is probably a little bit more efficient. You get more life out of it, but you can drain them out with the standard version. It will work just fine like that. But we are going to be running alchemy tonight. And of course, we're going to finish them off with the Meathook Massacre. Like I always say, guys, there's a reason this card in paper is worth like $60. 2 black and X. When Meathook Massacre enters the battlefield, each creature gets -X until the end of turn. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, you gain 1 life. Again, combine this with Sanguine Brushstroke, it's unbelievably powerful. But like I said, if you don't want to have that, put more Meathooks and more Warlocks and maybe another Hobzom. Just take those 4 out. Boom, you have your standard deck. No problems. No muss, no fuss, no coconuts right there. Absolutely will be brutal. We will drain them out. We will gain life like crazy. For far as mana goes here, yeah, you just want to kill everybody. You can combine Meathook, do a -2 to everybody, kill everything you own, drain them out, gain the life, and then immediately just play Rise of the Dread Marn for 1 black mana. You could do that with 4 mana. You could do, 5 mana. You can do 2 and 2, kill everybody, and then of course hit Rise of the Dread Marn 1 more and get everybody back as a zombo. Crazy stuff. Agadeem's Awakening, yes, we have Resurrection. We pay 3 black for anything that we want. It comes back. If you'll notice, there is no creature more than 3. So basically, if you pay 6, you can get a 3, 2, and 1 with Agadeem's Awakening. Of course, it's going to be a great mana before that in case you need it. 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrants, 18 Swamps, and of course Takenuma, 1 Takenuma Abandoned Mire to bring stuff back from death there. So standard or alchemy, this is an absolute brutal killer here. Pretty aggressive overall. Let's take a look at the statistics. I'm sorry that was a long explanation, but I really wanted to get into the nuts and bolts of this one. 20 creatures, 17 zombies, scorpions, and humans, 6 instants, 4 sorceries, 9 enchantments, 21 lands total. It's really 23 lands with those Agadeems. Lovely black sleeves on there, 2.1 average. Alchemy for you. Here is the alternate version, horizontal gang rise up. There we go right there. That's what it looks like. Nothing over 3. Agadeems, of course, can be a 3-drop or wherever you want it. And, of course, Meathook Massacre can be over here, too. So that's really what we're looking like there. 1, 2, and 3. We don't need a lot of mana. With the treasure we can generate, we're going to be absolutely fine. If you want to run it standard, there you have it. Swap out those alchemy cards for the standard ones, and you'll be running good. Probably only a loss of a little bit of efficiency there. Only a little bit of efficiency loss, but hey, a lot of people aren't expecting this. This is a very cool combo, so let's get into it. Let's climb up those diamonds. Yeah, that turn 3 invoke. I mean, mono black deck's not hitting that combo is. It's hard to run a mono black without hitting that turn 3 invoke. Wow, that's a real bad hand there. That's better, but not great. Let's do this. Alright, Ziator's Proving Ground. Okay. Let's do this. Let's grab something out of here. Hob Zombie. Let's do Headless Rider. Alright. There's no attacks. Xylo's not here yet. Xylo is still doing apparently barn finds. So there you have it. I think I might get rid of Warlock. There's the Jewel Thief. Okay, let's crack that open. Alright, Zombo. Alright, we do that. We do that. Put out a Sanguine Brushstroke, auto pay. Conjure our whatchamacallit there. No, we're going to go for that one. Lose a life there. Boom. Yeah, that's not that good of an idea to do. Just going to cancel out your gains there, buddy. And then I'm going to kill your taxidermist. Not a great move there. Okay. Let's foretell Dreadmarn. Yeah, you got to kind of run. I mean, we're at the point where you can't really run full tribal anymore, man. You kind of got to do something a little different. No attacks. It's going to lose life on that one. The idea of this one is just, I mean, I can win just by killing zombies. Like, I can just sack my creatures. I can just slaughter zombies until I win, which is kind of funny. That's not a good idea. Wow. Okay. Okay. Loss of life there. Nice little mana flood there. That was good. Draw a card and lose 1 life. You can do that. Bank job. Nice. He's going to swing in for 2. Very nice. Alright. My turn. Lovely little mana flood there. Fantastic. Let's do that. Sanguine Brushstroke. Fantastic. Swap out this for that. Okay, let's get some more mana out on the board. Of course, I'm going to draw a 9th mana here. Oh, a Warlock Class. I'll take that. Thank you. It's going to grab me. Doomed Dissenter or return from the... I need Crawl from the Cellar, really, because I can double play that. That's really the best bet there. Let's go in on that guy. Actually, you know, we're going to hold steady. No attacks. Poof, poof. All right. You know, I just realized my audio is way down. There we go. There we go. Draw a card and lose 1 life. There we go. It's coming in with Reckless Stormseeker. Ah, 8? Yeah, I'll take it. I think I can do something with that. Yeah. So there's Sanguine Brushstroke. Let's do Crawl from the Cellar. Let's bring back... let's bring back Blood Artist. Let's that out. Yes, I have a boom mic now that goes on the side there. And what that's going to do is that's going to keep it away, farther away from the fans. Now it's on the opposite side of my deck, my desk, not my deck. It's on the opposite side of my desk now, which means that ultimately it's going to be farther away. It's going to be closer to my mouth. It's not going to move around. I'm not going to knock it. It's going to be a little bit smoother experience. All said and done, I think. Yeah, it makes things a little easier for me. Let's do that. Dread Marn. He's going to lose 2 life there. Boom. Hey, Psycho is my name. Not a lot of people here tonight. Okay, this is the long game right here. We're battling it out. He is not in good shape. He is really in very bad shape here. Not really in good shape. All I need to do is lose a creature and hit the blood token, and he dies, which is the problem. I mean, even if he gets this out, what is he going to do? Exile? He can exile a target creature. I mean, that's not even really going to help him that much. A board wipe, that's not going to help him. You want to get him into this position that, yeah, Tibble, I mean, you can exile one of these blood artists, but it doesn't really matter. You're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't here. Hey, what's up, Zodium? He's lurking and jerking, ladies and gentlemen. He is lurking and jerking, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna create more. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help, my dude. Oh, your birthday's coming sooner than expected. I don't know what exactly that means, but I'm happy about it. Yeah, crawl from the cellar. No, let's do this. Sacrifice a creature. I'm gonna do that. All to draw the cards. We're gonna gain and lose there. Okay. We'll do this one. Yeah. He's gonna lose 3 life there. Well, he's already dead, so. He's already dead. He's dead on Warlock. He can either block and lose the guy. Yeah, he's dead on Warlock either way. He's dead on Blood Artist. He's dead on Warlock. He's dead on everything. There you go. Yeah, he's done. He's donezo. A little bit of zombie drain for you. A little bit of zombie drain action for you there. Yuki Pico, I see you lurking, man. Dark Sorcerer, what's up? Lady Paradabo, I think I said hello, m'lady. A tip of the cap to m'lady. Dun dun dun. So the only alchemy card we have in this is Blood Sanguine Brushstroke. We are using the modified version of Shambling Doomstalker. No, that's not his name, but that's a cool name for a card, right? Shambling Doomstalker. So we are running the Missizzle. We are running that, but ultimately we're not really doing too much else. I mean, you could easily make this into a standard deck. It's alchemy, but like I said, the only alchemy card I have in here is Sanguine Brushstroke. Everything else is available in standard. You know. Oh, a challenger appears. Let's do this. I think he might try to play removal on me, so I would rather hit fake. So he's gonna go with that. I think that you are supposed to mention jerkers. Apparently, I did not know the Twitch etiquette. The Twitch ticket was don't mention people who are lurking. Don't talk to them. I thought I was being friendly by talking to everybody. I don't know. Can y'all hear me all right, by the way? All right, let's do that. Put down Sanguine Brushstroke, okay. Alright, a bit of a mirror match here, ladies and gentlemen. That's a little bit odd. Let's go in there. Bit of a mirror match. Miss Sizzle might actually be running one of my decks because this looks just like one of my decks. Freedom Chaser 420. How you doing, man? Let's do that. All right. Let's do that. Hey, how you doing, Freedom Chaser? He's probably going to do that. Oh, over from the country club. Awesome, man. It's good to hear. I love the country club. Big fans of the country club over here, man. Big fans of the country club over here. Let's bring back Blood Artist. Put that on there. Auto pay black. That villain named Jay. That is me, sir. Alright, so we move beyond his hook, which I might hook his artist and then put my own artist down. If he doesn't put a creature down, because I can just do a 2 hook and then drop the artist. He's going to swing in. No, that's not a good idea. Miss Sizzle. Plumb the Forbidden. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm working on a little collab with the club, by the way. Resolves and everybody else. That should be a little collab coming up soon. So he's going to do that. And we're going to put down that. Swing, bang. There you go. Somebody died, lose a life. There you go. Yeah, we're working on cooking up something, man. Oh, there's the 4 hook. That's going to hurt him more than it hurts me. So unclear as to why he'd want to do that. Because ours negate out each other, so he's going to end up 3 below. Yeah, he actually lost. He lost on that one. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Still new to Magic. Well, you're in the right place, man. I'm very noob friendly. We're very friendly to outsiders here. Ooh, that's a tough one right there, boys. That's a tough one right there. Sacrifice a creature. I'll do that. Sacrifice an enchantment. Ooh. It's going to have to be my Sanguine. he still came out behind on that one. Could hit the Agadeems and bring back the Champion and the Blood Artist, which is, I think, what I'm going to do here. There we go. Auto pay. No attacks. Oh, he's got... What's he got here? Unwilling ingredient. Okay. Platinum Tier 3, Mastery Pass level 73. Very good, man. Very cool. I did an analysis of the Mastery Pass, if you want to check that out on my channel. What you need to do, how far you can get, how generally you can get in a week. So there is a Mastery Pass analysis in case you want to know how the breakdown of the mathematics of that work, by the way. I do that pretty much every season when the Mastery Pass comes out. I'll break it down, tell you what your break-even level is. If you've bought the premium version, all right, let's do, well, let's see, let's do this. All right, we're going to fake our own death here. I think we can outvalue him on the kills here. Ooh. Yeah, I think you might have blown his face off there, bro. You might have blown your own face off there. He's gonna hit the card draw. Yeah, he blew his face off. He went out the honorable way. He went out the honorable way, man. Yeah, he blew his face off. There we go. All right, two pretty good solid Zombo games there. Baron von Krovax, holy shit, man. I love that card. I love Baron von Krovax. Commander Grevenil Vec, that was my homie, man. Me and him go way back. You know what I'm saying? Commander Grevenil back. Me and him go way back. Yuki Pico. I see you lurking. I don't know if you're still here, Yuki. Krovax. Before he became the Ascendant Evencar. Apparently it's not giving me the card. I'm trying to do the card command here. This dude's just question marks. There we go. There it is, guys. That down. Xander's awake. Just all rogues. Shambling Ghast. Headless Rider. Swing-o. See if we can hit the swing-o bingo. He's probably going to go for the Headless Rider. That's fine, though. He probably is going to try to put the negative down on the Headless. I'd rather do that than have him ramp. And I'm going to get a zombie. Oh, he didn't. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Shocker. That is such a shocker. It puts the old 2-in-1, you know what I mean? I don't know. Usually, anytime anybody sees something, they can -1 out. I mean, he might have a hook or something here, so... But even that's not going to be good. That's going to put 3 zombies on the board immediately. Edgar. Okay, there's Mr. Edgar. There is Mr. Edgar. Let's do this. Hobzob. Do that. Okay, swing in. You have a zombie shocker tattoo? For real? You have a zombie holding up his shocker hand. Like a rotted shocker hand? Because that's awesome if that's true. That is absolutely awesome if that's 100% true. Oh my god, dude. I gotta see a picture of that, bro. Look at this. Just the rotten hand. Oh, okay. He's drafting right now. Thank you for following, Dapper Viking. Welcome, my guy. Oh, caught 2 strings into 1J. Look at this guy here. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Dapper Viking. I saw that when I logged on earlier. And my PayPal freaked out and was like, what is this? Well, that's 2 follows, man. I don't care. 2 follows. If follow me with an alt, I don't care. It gives me 2 follows, man. Raises my follower count. Even though I can only get 1% of people on that are following me at any one time. That's sad, but doesn't bother me, man. Follow with everybody you'd like. All right, let me do this. Sanguine Brushstroke. Okay. Let's crawl from the cellar here. Let's put... There's 1 zombie I control. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. I think we got to go nuts for donuts here, man. Honestly, I mean... Yeah, that's not good. Did you see my Cabaretti Revels, Ripley? I'm glad you're playing Alchemy, man. I did a Legends Cabaretti Revels. I said, who else but to bring to the party except Legends, you know what I mean? If you're going to bring people to the party, you might as well make it be rock stars, you know what I'm saying? So, this is an interesting... I could actually kill him with a Meathook. Welcome, Dapper Viking, by the way. Ooh, okay, I gotta reveal something. You can have this Hobzob. I'm not getting rid of my Meathook, because I'm probably going to kill myself with a Meathook. Pre-Innistrad, wow. Oh, man, he got my hook. Oh, that sucks. I needed that hook. Oh, that's too bad. Oh well, let's try to grab another one here. I'm throwing this guy away. Oh, there it is. All right, so now I get to show you true evil, man. Yeah, a lot of people have not been getting my notifications. Xylo Beast, 8 months. Top decking like a king. Hey man, some nights it's with you, bro. I'm gonna show you. Listen, man. To quote the late great Johnny Cash, aka the Man in Black, I will make you hurt. This is not gonna feel good. Well, he might have just blown himself up right there, but oof. Look at that. Everybody dies. The amount of pain that was about to bring. Look at the triggers that are going to hit. Look at that. Yes. Yes. Welcome, Xylo. How was the barn finds? All right. I think that was 3 in a row right there, folks. That was pretty good. Pretty happy about that. That's the gore. I mean, that's kind of the idea when you see that happening. That is basically the goal, is to be able to hook ourselves for and just kill everything, and be able to survive a bunch of different situations and problems. You bought a 8K 3D printer. Manic Pixie Final Girl. Wow. An alternate version of the Manic Pixie Dream Girl. I assume that's the Pokemon evolution of the Manic Pixie Dream Girl. As a Manic Pixie Final Girl. Oh no, guys. This is the worst of all possible scenarios. Yes, the Final Girl. I'm aware of the Final Girl trope. The Final Girl trope. Cabin in the Woods went over that. You know, those horror movie tropes that are just kind of snapped together. I like to think that maybe the Manic Pixie Final Girl would actually be the serial killer and her fall in love at the end. She falls in love with like an unspeakable killing monster, and he realizes that's really what he needed in his life was a Manic Pixie Final Girl, you know. And he's like, well, I don't need to massacre people in the cabin in the woods. I just needed a quirky girlfriend. There we go. See? Perfect. I'm not entirely sure he knew what those creatures did, because he just kind of took that on the chin like, I'm supposed to be doing that. Prosperous Innkeeper. Okay. Well, do you know me from YouTube, or are you just popping in from Twitch? Is it just one of your standard Twitch pop-ins there? What are we talking about? Okay, let's foretell this and put down Doomed Dissenter. Oh, you know me from YouTube. Fan-freaking-tastic. I love when people know me from YouTube. Yes, we are very warm and welcoming here at the stream. I demand it. You know, part of the biggest problem I had with Twitch going in is even when I started watching Twitch streamers and stuff like that, there was kind of a culture around the streamer of what was going on and what was expected. And a lot of times I didn't really like to watch other streamers because it was confusing as to what exactly was happening. It's sometimes you've come to a streamer and they're kind of well established in kind of a rut, and it's kind of hard to sneak in edgewise. They don't really acknowledge new people, and the other chatters don't really acknowledge new people, and I don't know. I think that's probably bigger streamers, though. I think the ones I do actually enjoy watching are going to be the smaller ones. So, you know, no, don't worry about it, Xylo Beast. You're the great Xylo Beast. How could we be mad at you? The great beast of the Xylos. Not sure if he's getting what that does. I don't think he's understanding that that's just going to make him lose life and put more zombies on the board. Let's do that. Push. Okay. All right. The only thing I'm really worried about is, yeah, what the goal of Simic players actually are is still unclear to me. What they actually want, what they're hoping for, that's still an unknown. That's a pretty, it's pretty not known very well. Oh, as a Cosmo. All right, well, we got to do what we got to do now, guys. We got to do what we got to do now, guys. We're gonna have to go for the big boy here, man. We're gonna have to make it hurt. We're gonna have to make it hurt really bad. Oh, you want to Cosmo. Okay, he's gonna make a Coil Serpent there. Fantastic. Resolve. Alright, so now I am become Death, the Destroyer of Worlds. And we're going to obviously want to do that. Oh, it's that sweet music. It sings to me. Oh, it's enough to make a man sick. It's intoxicating. Blood. Does anybody ever know what I'm quoting when I'm doing that? Yeah, he got the idea. He was getting there. It was starting to add up. What's that smell? Oh, it's blood. I did. Paradabo. Oh. Paradabo, you're missing my secret plan there. I was gonna, well, he was gonna die anyways, but even if he survived somehow, I was gonna generate a treasure token from my very own Shambling Ghast that I did, and that's what I was going to use it for. Ah, I did have that one in the pocket right there because that would have brought back like 10 zombies or something. All right. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. It's a vision softly creeping, left its seeds while I was sleeping. And its words, like silence, raindrops fell straight to hell. Coffee whore. That's a pretty good name right there. Man, one of these days I'd like to go first. That'd be pretty cool, I think. It's any amount of creatures that died. Any non-token creatures that died, you get those. The Boogeyman. I mean, they made old stick fingers, which I rather like. Old stick fingers isn't bad, but specifically the Boogeyman, probably one of my coolest tricks. I like the Wretched. I used to use the Wretched a lot. Back in the Saddle. I don't know that song. I can tell you snap back to reality. Yup, there goes gravity. Yup, there goes rabbity. Yup. I can tell you that one. But Back in the Saddle, not 100% on that one. Sacrifice creature. I'll draw the card. Ooh. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti. Ooh, Sparring Regimen. That's a good card. You better lose yourself in the music. You want it. Better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss this chance to flow. I'm gonna change what you call rage. Tear this motherfucking roof off like Two Dogs' Cage. Reduce the memory. Gone. Reduce to ashes. Alright. That's going to be a problem for me there. Champ. Champ. And... do I want to draw a card? Yeah. Might ultimately hurt me here, but Luminarch. He's gonna do 6 damage. Oh, okay, that's the modifier. He's gonna be fine on that. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. That is a problem. So what if -2, -2? Zombo. Yeah, I didn't get any of my life gain with this, which is a little bit of an issue. I can try to hit the hook, but I think I might be in bad shape. I think this was game number 6, though, and it likes to have me fail after game number 6. That's usually its favorite thing in the world. Let's do 2. Ooh, damn, so close. I love Dimir zombies. I've done plenty of Dimir zombies on my channel. And he's just going to swing in for 6, and I got him down to freaking 2. But that's not going to be enough because he got too powerful with the Angel, unfortunately. Very, very close there. A flyer is... with none of my life gain, the flyer got it. Just by 1 point. Crazy, huh? Just barely got him there. Yeah, I've done a very close one on that one. Very close shave there. I mean, I don't think I could have done any better than that, ultimately. Pretty good run overall, I think. So I'm going to leave it right there. We're probably going to get into a bonus game, so don't go anywhere. But we're going to jump to the shakedown breakdown here. The word of the day is going to be death. Now that's not death. That's death with a apostrophe after the E, after the D. So I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Leave a like. Take some zombies. Adios. Bye bye.